Hello, my friends at Plymouth Harbour. This is Christopher Hurd here from Sarasota Ballet. Excited to give you another class, a Silver Swans class. I hope you've been keeping well and trying to stay active and busy during this time. It's very windy today, so hopefully the sound of the wind coming in through my windows won't be too noisy for you to hear. So we're going to do it. Today's a little bit different. Everything's going to be standing, but if you wish to do it seated, of course you are welcome to, but I thought we would try and do a little bit more standing up and holding on to our bar or kitchen counter or chair or whatever you have. So we will start. So just going to put our arms on our waist and just do some little marches. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 16 of them. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're going to take our ballet first. Second, bring them down. And repeat, ballet first. Second, bring them back to the waist. Second time through, try and go a little higher if you can. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now because our legs went higher, our arms go higher. Open. And second time, bring them back to your waist at the end. Okay, let me just do that and that. Check my music. 1 second. So I've just lost my Bluetooth connection. 1 second. Let's try it now. Here we go. Here we go. Very smooth bounce. Okay, we're now going to do some knee bends. Now you can stay just standing in the center like this, or you can hold on in one hand if you wish, or you can hold on with 2 hands. I'll give you that, your choice, however you feel the most comfortable. Okay, so we just place our arms on our waist. If you want a little extra challenge, you can put your arms in a ballet first. We're going to bend our knees and straighten and bend. And my back is staying straight so that I'm not doing this. Straight up and down. 3 times. Then I'm going to transfer my legs to a first position. And repeat. Now my knees over the toes. Nice diamond shape. Now you can stay in this parallel position if that is more comfortable for you. or you can try with a slight turning out of the legs. 3 times. Then we're going to do another arm. One arm up, second arm up, through the middle, and we stay. One arm up, second arm up, through the middle, and we finish down. So we'll do facing forwards with the legs together. And again, you can do this, again, as I mentioned, holding on. You could put one arm here or just place it here if that's the most comfortable for you. We're doing 3 times, then either repeat it or make a little first position with your knees going over your toes. You're engaging your muscles back in your glutes. Repeat 3 times here. Then we do our port de bras, carriage of the arms. One arm out, second arm out, through the middle. One arm out, second arm out, through the middle, and then again we'll just finish. Okay? So arms are here or here. And keeping that spine straight. Try and engage your abdominals. And we find our first. Knees up my toes. Each move one arm only. Coming through and forwards. Let's repeat that. Okay, the next song I'm going to use is actually, it's a madrigal, and it's called Now Is the Month of May, which I thought was very appropriate for the fact we're in the middle of May. So this is going to be a bit more expansive movement, not so much ballet, but more to just be big with our movements. So again, you can either do it seated or standing, okay? We're going to move one arm, we're going to take both arms front, open them out, and slowly bring them down. 2 arms out, around, bring them down. This time, 2 arms out. We're going to spiral the back to the center and down. And then we spiral the opposite way, coming back, and we're down. I'm going to take one arm across the body and like a big circle in the air. Going across the body with the opposite arm and around. And we'll do that 4 times. All the way around. Then you're going to do a little bend of the knees as if you're gathering flowers from the floor, spring flowers, and you throw them away. Gather spring flowers and throw them away at the end. Okay, so we've got forwards and out twice. 3rd set, we're going to spiral. 4th set, spiral. Cross the body 4 times. Throwing flowers, we'll do that 4 times. Then to activate our fingers, let's imagine we take a flower, and we smell the flower, and we throw it away. Smell the flower, throw it away. So we're getting our fingers moving as well. Okay. Here we go.
Now is the month of May, when merry lads are playing. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Now is the month of May, when merry lads lots of pain. Each with his body lasts upon the green grass. Each with his body lasts upon the green grass. The springtide all in gladness, the love of winter sadness. The springtide all in gladness, the love of winter sadness.
Gathering flowers.
And to the bagpipe sound, the leaves spread out the ground. And to the bagpipe sound, the leaves spread out the ground. Fine and wise it will losing, you see delight refusing. Fine and wise it will losing, you see delight refusing. Sing instruments and speak, shall we play barley break? Sing instruments and speak, shall we play barley break?
Isn't that great music? It's just very springtime in nature. I actually sang that in a choir when I was at university back in England. So I don't know if any of you have also sung in a magical choir or any kind of choir, and maybe you know that song, but I thought it was perfect for our spring class here in the middle of May. All right, so we've got our legs a bit warmed up. We've warmed up our arms. So now, yes, little few steps forwards and back. Forwards, 2 and 3 together, and a back and 2 and 3 together. Forwards, 2 and 3 together, back, 2, 3 together. Grapevine. Together, grapevine. Together, grapevine. Together, grapevine. Together, and repeat that. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3 together. Side, behind, side, front. Side, behind, side, front. Side, behind, side, front. Side, behind, side, front. So this grapevine step in ballet is called a pas de bourrée, which is a running step. So in ballet, if we were doing it turned out, it would be fifth, first, fifth. Yeah, pas de bourrée, da, da, da. So we're doing the exact same coordination, just a little bit freer with the legs, okay? If you've done more ballet and you want to make that into a pas de bourrée, you are very welcome. So we're going to use a song from the 60s. I thought you would like that. It's by the Seekers, and I'm sure you will know it.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl.
Okay, we're going to add some arms now. So as you go forwards, we're going to make a diagonal V. 1, 2, 3 together. They float down as you come back. Repeat. 2 a high V, bring them back. Now, when we do our little grapevine, we're going to take the arm, same arm as the leg that's leading out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3 to go. We got that? So, forwards to a high V. Let them float down as you go back. Forwards to a high V. Float them down as you come back. Same arm as leg going out. And you imagine you're taking in your audience. And taking in your audience. And taking in your audience there. Make sense? High V, float down. High V, and it's nice also if you can lift your head, lift your chin, and eye line and bring it down. High V twice. Then you open with that right arm, and left arm, and right arm, and left arm, etc. Okay? So, let's do it again. I just want to give you a little bit of trivia about this song, which you may or may not know. So the person that wrote the lyrics, his name is Jim Dale. He was an actor also in England in the Carry On film. So things like Carry On Doctor, Carry On Nurse, if you've ever seen them. If not, they're very funny. It's very slapstick British humor. And in fact, you can find a lot of those on YouTube. And often he plays the young, kind of clumsy one. But as well as doing that, he also wrote the lyrics for this song. And it was nominated for Best Song and Oscar because it's from a film, Georgie Girl, as well. So there's a bit of extra information for you that if you like quizzes, trivia, there's a question you could ask in your next quiz. Okay, so let's try again.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl.
That was great fun. Okay, so now let's do all right, we're going to do a little pricks on the floor with your feet. So either toes or heel, your choice. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3, bring it in, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, in, bend your knees, hands straighten, other leg, front, 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 close, side, 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 close, back, 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 close, try not to fall over like I just did, and we straighten. So your leg is staying straight, 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 just like you're tapping the floor with your foot. But try not to do that. So I'm not using my ankle. My ankle is staying stretched. My ankle is staying stretched each time when we can, okay? So front, side, back, and a plie, a bend of the knees between sides. Front, side, back, and then plie. Okay, we're going to use some music from a ballet called Les Patineurs, which is by Frederick Ashton. It's in the Sarasota Ballet repertoire. You may have seen it. We did it last season, Christmas, which would, what year would that be? 2018. All right. 1, 2, 3, close. 1, 2, 3, close. 1, 2, 3, close. Yeah. Let's repeat. Ready for the music now? And good. Perfect. Perfect music, isn't it, for that step? It really, you absolutely hear the step in the music. We're going to do it one more time. And there's just, because often ballet music or symphonic music is not completely square, meaning that it's an 8 and an 8 and an 8, we just have to wait for the phrase for that last step. Okay, if you would like to add an arm at all here, you could have an arm here in the front, here in the side, and here in the back. So that it would be 1, 2, 3, close. Open, 2, 3, close. Back, 2, 3, close. Bend and stretch. Front, 2, 3, close. Side, 2, 3, close. Back, 2, 3, close. Plie and straighten. All right. I'll show it first time without the arms, second time with the arms. Ready. This is very good for your balance. At the arms now, if you wish. Wait for the phrase. 5, 6. Great. All right, let's do some movements of our arms now on some port de bras. Let me just get my music queued up. All right, so we lift our one arm to that high V and down, and you're going to follow it with your eyes, opposite arm, down, 2 arms, and lower. Then we do first position, 5th position, high V, float down at the end. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes? So one side, and you're following with your eyes, so hand-eye coordination. Up the middle, open, and float. And when you're going up the middle, the eyes will stay front in the high V as you come down. So it's only when you're using one arm independently that your eye goes to that arm. Okay, let's have a practice. First side. Okay, the opposite side first. this piece of music, which I think is gorgeous. It's from a ballet called The Two Pigeons, also by Frederick Ashman. And this is the very final pas de deux, where the two lovers come back together. He begs her forgiveness for running away from her, and they just come together at the very end. It's beautiful music, isn't it? It's perfect for this type of movement, which is nice and slow and controlled, smooth as we go. All right, so look at one more time. And really try and see if you imagine your arm is floating through water. There's some resistance on the way up and on the way down. So it's not sharp. You're trying to move almost as if you're in slow motion. Okay, and also I really want you to try and focus on the hand-eye coordination. So your hand is following where those fingers are going and following it on the way down. And then it's following up to that high V, lift the chin, a little similar to what we did earlier, and bring the arms down at the end. Okay, let's try one more time. Flow, resist the arm. Opposite way. Take a bit longer this time so we finish out the phrase. Great. I just love moving slowly like that. Just for me, makes me feel really controlled, like I'm really dancing and really doing some ballet. So I hope you feel the same thing too. Okay, we're going to redo, or not redo, but come back to that opening section of the Ballet Serenade by Balanchine that we did last time. Okay, so if you remember, we had our arm here, and then we brought it across to the forehead, down here, in front, and then open at the end. So we've got our arm here, yes? This takes a whole 8 counts. Arm turns over, bring it in to the forehead, here. I'm looking over. Now I'll look to my 2 arms in front of me. Through that first, we did this movement earlier today, lifting our heart to the sky at the end. Okay, so let me find my music. It's on a different playlist. There we go. Imagine you are full of life inside. The hand is just open and your arm is there. Here we go. All right. Let's do that one more time, shall we? Again, this is all about moving very slowly and very controlled. Imagine that we're in blue kind of light, very soft lighting, and it's just such an exquisite sight. You have to imagine 17 people doing that at the same time. And you'll see it next year. It's a great reason to come to the Valley next year so you can see it. All right, here we go again. Oops. What's up? This is my focus. Let's go a little further back. It's pretty similar, isn't it? So let's do it. We're on stage. The thing will be opening now. And great. Okay, we're going to finish with trying to learn the second part of our mind that we did. So we finished by saying tears, haven't we? So we then continue on. Over there is one, first finger, shake your wrist, which means evil, who made me a swan. But, finger the other way around, if one would love me, marry me, swear forever, then I will be a swan no more. That's a lot there, so let's go through that again. Over there, and you're pointing to the corner of the stage where Rothbard, the evil sorcerer, is one evil man. He turned me into a swan. But just one man who would love me, marry me, swear forever, then I would be a swan no more. Okay? It's always helpful when you're doing a mind like this to have the commentary running in your head so you can speak it through as you do it. So let me get our music ready. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Over there is one evil man who made me to a swan. But if one love me, marry, swear, swan no more. Now, if it helps you to just do a few steps while you're gesturing, that's completely fine, because normally in the ballet, they'll be going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, but if it helps you to do just a little step as you do your gesture, that's completely fine. or you can do it completely still, or you can do it with all the gestures seated. Yes, that's all completely up to you. All right, so let's do that one more time. Here we go, over there. But just one lovely, merry square. I will be a swan no more. Good. I'm just going to do it one more time without the music and one more time with the music so we can practice again. And then, of course, you can do this in your own time, hopefully, putting all that mind together. So, over there is one evil man who made me into a swan. But they're important. So this is first finger with the pad of the finger facing forwards. Then you turn it around for one. With love and the heart, marry on that third finger, swear I will be a swan no more. Yes, the love is in the heart. That's the third finger, the wedding finger. Swear is two fingers, and you look up. Swan, and then no more. All right, let's try. Here we go. All right, good. Let's finish with just a little cool down and a chance to do a little reverence or a curtsy and bow. Let's have, I think. All right. No, not that. We want a different one. Here we go. Let's get honest. Bend forwards as far as you can go. Slowly coming up. Feet. Back as far as you can go. Go all the way to the full right. Take a step to one side. Close, hand on your heart. Step the other way. Behind, push the dead sit forward, stay with 2 feet. And just taking the whole audience. Excellent. Very great. Very good, everyone. I hope you enjoyed dancing with me again today. And I look forward to the next time. Stay safe. Wash your hands all the time. And keep dancing and let your friends know about this lovely class, which I do hope one day to do in person. But we will do that when we can. So thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend, great day. And we'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.